let's take a look at this five-sided figure. All the sides are connected. Sometimes not all the sides are connected. See, like C and A are not connected. B and D are not connected, but we'll deal with that one later. Let's list them in order, and if you would like to take the opportunity to do that, you may. I actually already have them. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is the tedious part, so I'm kind of going through it without explaining because, you know what? You can find numbers and put them in order. There's just a lot of room for error here, so just be careful. All right, the first one was BD. The second one is AE, AC, BC. I'm going to admit I'm cheating off what I've already done, but again, this is the easy part. This is the part where you're just looking through stuff and trying to figure out. What's the shortest? What's the longest? What comes next? All right, always the first two. Always, always, always. So BD, AE. Let's go ahead and highlight those. BD, AE. Awesome. Done. Okay, great. Let's go to AC now. AC. Can I connect A and C? Yeah, I can. All right, so here's the deal. Nobody yet, no vertex yet, has a degree of 2, so there's nothing to mark off. And I also am not really, at this point, running the risk of cutting myself off, creating a triangle or a quadrilateral. So here's the deal. I need to connect all 5 vertices. So if I just connect 3, I've not done my job. If I just connect 4, I've not done my job. So I need to be careful that I don't block myself off. So AC is totally okay. Let's do AC. There we go. And then BC. All right, by the way, let's before we go any further, let's look at this. I've used A twice. No more A's. Mark them out if you like. Once you've used it twice, you don't use it again. That's the only one we've used twice so far. BC. Can we use BC? I believe we can. We can connect them. So BC is a yes. And we have just used B twice. And we've just used C twice. That really does limit our options. However, you could look at the picture at this point and realize the only thing we need to do to complete this circuit is, boom, it's this 23 right here. I know it's the longest segment, but sometimes that's necessary to complete what we need to complete. So there we go. So what we have here, and in any order, you can go to E first, you can go to C first, but I'm going to go E first. So A, E, D, B, C, A. And we'll add all those up, 11 plus 12 plus 13 plus 14 plus 23, and that's going to give me 73. Miles, dollars, euros, I don't know, ducks. Have my ducks in a row. That was hilarious in my head. Okay, another one where they gave us the chart, or they gave us the table, but they did not give us the graph, which personally, I like those better. If you really want my opinion, you'll read through it, you'll see you have 5. So A, B, C, D, and E. We'll start connecting them. First 2 you always use. Highlight them or not. BC, BE. Okay, let's stop. Here's what I know. I cannot have a degree higher than 2. I will never use another B. No more B's. Mark them out. Not going to happen, not going to happen. That's it. Okay, here's something else I know. And if you want to mark it out, you can. I'm going to. But here's something else I noticed, and if you don't notice it, that's cool, but I would have a triangle if I connected these, and then how are you ever going to get the other 2, right? So I have a triangle, but I've left them out. So CE is not an option anymore. We totally can't do that. So we'll just keep going down. AD, 11. So AD is 11, and I can connect A and D, and you don't have to swing it through here. You could take it around. You can do either one. It's fine. It's arbitrary where you draw that. But there's AD. Okay. Can I connect A and E? I can, actually. I can connect A and E. That's totally all right. And it's all right because when I connect them, I did not have a degree higher than 2. Now I do have a degree of 2, which is going to begin to limit my options a lot more. But I also didn't block myself off from completing a circuit, and so AE is good. And by the way, I can't use A again. I can't use E again. You see where this is going. And you can see it in the picture too, right? So A, E, B, C, D. I need to connect C and D. That was my only option left. And so final answer, let's list them in order. A, E, B, C, D, back to A. It's a circuit. We begin and end in the same place. And when I do, I'll add those together. I'll add 8, 9, 11, 17, and 21. I'm going to get 66. All right, now we get to one that's a little more difficult. And it's difficult because they're not all connected. So we need to be kind of cautious with this. Okay, let's go from shortest to longest. The shortest one we see, and I'm actually over to the side off camera. I have this one done already, so I'm going to cheat again because the easy thing to do is to make the list, only it's just a little tedious. So I'm going to just copy this. 47 is AD. 52 is BE. 59 is CE. DE is 61. 63, I wrote that on the wrong side. Where's my whiteout? Sorry about that. Just getting excited about this stuff. 63 is AE. 65 is AB. 74 is BC. And 83 is CD. Okay, always use the first two. You'll never have a conflict if you just use the first two, because you'll never have a degree higher than 2. So 47, 52. 47, 52. By the way, this is not in these examples, but if you ever have a tie, you get to pick. You get to pick whichever one you want, if it works. So if I had like a 52 and another 52, which one do you put first? Whichever one you want, which really means you can have more than one correct answer. It's totally okay. There's a lot of decision making in this. All right, 59. Can I connect C and E? I believe I can. I believe that's totally okay for me to connect C and E. So the next one is 59. Now, let's just be really honest. Just by looking at the picture, I think we know how to finish this. We really don't even need to think too hard at this point. If I'm going to connect all 5 of these dots, and, well, I have no choice. I have to connect the A and the B and the C and the D, and that's just going to take me all the way around. I'm going to keep going through this process, but that's really what I'm doing. And by the way, you might say, well, can I connect D and B? No, D and B don't have a connector, so it's not going to work like that. So DE is not going to work. The reason DE doesn't work is because I've already connected E twice. AE is not going to work. AB does work. We just talked about that. And BC does not work. If I did BC, I'd have A, B, C, and then I'd have so many options. So I actually have already used B twice now, so we mark it out, and we're down to the last one that we already saw from our picture, CD. So here goes. A, B, E, A, B, E, C, D, C, D, back to A. When we add all of these numbers, we have 306.